Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you this warm brown copper eye makeup look. One of my favorite colors to wear. I love warm tones and I love how it makes the eye color stand out. So I cannot wait to show you how I created this. Now before I go in with any eyeshadow, I am first going in with the Jade Cosmetics Essentials Eyelid Primer, using the applicator to create a few dots on the eyelids and then blend it out to make sure that my whole eyelid is covered and the redness is gone. This is also going to make sure that my eyeshadow is going to stay flawless during the day, which we of course want. We want our eyeshadow to look pretty for as long as possible. So I'm going in with this Jade Cosmetics Spick 49 palette, and I'm going to use this to create this glam warm tone eye look. All the products I'm using today are actually from Jade Cosmetics. So I'm going to start with this light brownish color, and I'm going to use this as my crease transition shade. So blending this all the way from the inner corner to the outer corner, just go in back and forth with my brush, making sure that the shade is everywhere. I love going in with a light color first in my crease. This way it's going to be easier to blend out the darker shades later on. You can also go in with a dark shade and blend it out with lighter shades, but I personally prefer doing it the other way around and start with lighter colors and build it up by going in with darker shades and darker shades by really softly building up the colors. I think everyone has a different way on doing this, but this way just is most easier for me. So now using this kind of like darker orangey color, it has such a beautiful undertone. I love orangey colors because it makes the eye color stand out, and it doesn't matter if you have blue eyes, green eyes or brown eyes, it's gonna look amazing on anyone. So definitely try it out. So I'm blending this mainly in the outer V, and then with whatever is left on my brush, I'm going to blend it more towards the middle part of my crease area. But as you can see, most of that color is really in the outer V area. I wanted it to be really blown out and smoky, but still a little bit in the crease area in the middle part, but mainly at the outer end. So now going in with this darker shade, doing the same thing, kind of like pressing it in the outer V area to darken up this area and making circular motions to make sure that everything looks nicely blended out. I love a round shaped eye look. If you want it to look more cat eye-ish, you can also use concealer and apply that to give it more of a sharper edge around the outer end, but I love more of a round shape. I am going in with some concealer later to make it look a little bit more cleaner, but it will still be more of a round shape. So now using this beautiful color on top of the eyelid, I went in with a brush, but I decided to go in with my finger because using your finger will give so much more color payoff. Love the color. It's kind of like a orangey copper shade, which I think is so pretty. I love colors like this, and it's also actually my boyfriend's favorite eye look for me to wear. He loves it when I wear warm tones. I think because it really makes my eye color stand out. I think that's the reason. Not quite sure, but I love these shades. So now going back in with the dark brown color, just applying a little bit more of that in the outer V area. Also making sure that the shimmers on the eyelid blend nicely together with the mattes in the outer V, so everything looks beautiful blended out. So kind of pressing more of that to create more darkness. And then I went in with the intense black eyeliner and creating a simple line above the lash line. Now I'm going in with a simple line above the lash line today. I felt like I could have gone for a winged liner, but for today I wanted to keep it more simple because we used all that dark eyeshadow around the outer V, so I felt like it's actually really beautiful to keep it that way and do a simple line above the lash line. So if you have hooded eyes, you can also create this because you don't have to worry about wing line or anything. So I really hope you guys are going to try this out. So now for the waterline, I'm going to use this black pencil because this is more of a glam look. So I want to darken it up by using some black for in the waterline to make everything look more smoky. Now for underneath the lower lash line, I'm going in with a dark brown color from the palette and using this underneath the lower lash line. Also softly going on top of the waterline to make sure that the pencil and the eyeshadow underneath the lower lash line connects with each other, so you can't really see any skin color like peeking right through it in between like the pencil and the eyeshadow, if that makes sense. So applying a few layers of that to make the brown eyeshadow as dark as possible, so it really looks good together with the pencil and the waterline. Then now to blend that out, I went in with that orangey color, which I think is one of my favorites. My favorite is that shimmery color, but this is my favorite matte shade in the palette because I think it's so pretty. I just love warm tones, guys. I always find it really hard to choose between cool tones or warm tones, but I think I will pick warm tones. Let me know what you will pick. Are you more of a warm tone kind of person or more of a cool tone person? Or if you have to choose one for the rest of your life, let me know. I think I would go for warm tones, but I'm really curious to know what you guys are gonna choose. Then now for the lower lash line, I'm going in with this yellowy golden shade, applying a little bit of that for underneath the lower lash line. Lately, I have been loving using shimmer shades for underneath the lower lash line, especially for photographs. I think it gives a beautiful effect, so that's why I did it. Now for the inner corner area, I used this light shade to give it that pop of light, which I think looks really pretty, and I always feel like it kind of finishes off the whole eye look. Then now for the last step, I'm going in with the Jade Cosmetics Extremity Volume Mascara. The only thing we have to do for the eyes now is focus on the lashes. So I use this mascara to make my lashes as long as possible and as black as possible. And if you recreate this, you can either leave it this way or you can go in with some fake lashes. I went in with some fake lashes because I feel like it always makes the whole eye look even more glamorous, but I think with the mascara only it looked really pretty as well. I quickly popped on some lashes and here you can see the eyes completed. I really hope you all like how it turned out. So now it's time to finish off the rest of my face. I went in with this nude lipstick from Jade Cosmetics, which is one of my favorites from them. It has a beautiful kind of like pinky nude undertone, which I personally really like. So I used that on the lips, and then I went in with this beautiful blush and I used this for the apples of my cheeks to give it a bit of color. I think it actually suits really well together with the lipstick, and this is the kind of blush color that I would normally go for. So blending that on the apples of my cheeks, and then here you can see the finished result. I really hope you all like how it turned out. Let me know in the comments if you are a cool tone person or a warm tone person. I'm really curious to know. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. This is really helpful for my YouTube channel, and hopefully I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.
Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah.